recording. So September 15, 20, no, wait, group 2. So September 14, 2021, laboratory. Okay, let's start with IT, Aglubat.
I'm present here.
And then Aguilar.
Present, sir.
Present. Flores. Moses. Moses Flores. Invited naman but he's not online. Absent. Gallegos.
Present, sir.
Present. Galvez Adriana.
Sir, present.
Galvez Jelen. Jelen. Invited but not online. Absent. Go Christian Jim. Jim. Invited but not online. Absent. Hidalgo Romel.
Sir, present.
Present. Limpayos Aaron John.
Present, sir.
Manalon Mark.
Sir, present.
Maravilla.
Sir.
Mercado.
Sir, present.
About Nobeloso. Nobeloso. Invited but not online. Absent. Orpilia. 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 Joined. Naka-join siya but not online. Absent. Pimentel Vincent. Vincent Pimentel. Okay, invited, joined but not online, absent. Rimurin Aaron.
Present, sir.
Kalika Yasmin.
Present, sir.
Present. Flores Micaela.
Present, sir.
Leonen Karen.
Present, sir.
And Maniques Ira.
Present, sir.
Okay. Yes, Marzo.
Sir, yung akin, sir.
Oo nga pala, kasi nandun tayo sa CS.
Apo. Salamat, sir.
Yun, buti na lang dyan na anyway, buti na lang napapaalala mo kung minsan kasi kakalimutan ko.
Okay lang po. Salamat po.
Welcome. So, September 14, 2021. Akas.
Present, sir.
Present. Bandayril.
Sir, present.
Custodio.
Sir, present.
Marzo.
Present, sir.
Mamaya Christian Jim. Nilio.
Sir, present.
Present. Kabudoy.
Present, sir.
Inan. Inan. Oh, okay. So, hindi siya kasali. Inan. Close.
Sir Pimentel, present.
Okay. Oh, wait lang ah. Check ko lang. IT18. Section 1. No, Section 2. I mean Group 2. Bakit wala si Inan? CS18. CS18. Inan. Ito. Hindi siya. Okay. Siguro na-remove ko na naman siya. Inan. So, email. Kindly join our Google Classroom. Send. Okay. Yeah. And then tanghalin.
Sir, present.
Present. Yan. Okay. So let's go na to our Google Classroom. So yesterday I posted our activity, and then we tackled introduction to phone gap. By the way, one of the requirements also of the phone gap is nga pala, attendance. Sorry, again. Pala yung mga okay, ulit. Flores Moses, Galvez Jalen Galvez, Go Christian,
Sir, present.
Noveloso, Orpilia, Pimentel,
Sir, present.
Vincent.
Sir, present.
Okay, again, Flores Moses, Galvez Jalen, Noveloso, and Orpilia. For CS, Inan Eunice. So, kung kakilala nyo si Inan Eunice, I send a link in her email. So, pakisabi, paki-join or maki-join sa Google Classroom natin. Yan. 5 pa lang ang nag-turn in. 5 students turn in, submitted their activity. And 22, not yet. So if in case that your phone gap is not running, you need to install also, in addition, the Node.js. So the link is also posted in our Google Classroom, Node.js. So I want you to download and install the Node.js. Download. Okay. That's it. Okay, good. So mine, I have the Node.js installed in my computer unit. And then how about phone gap? Yeah, I have also the phone gap. So there are times na still loading. Yeah, for example, in my computer, Cordova phone gap. So while loading, sana okay na. How about you guys? How about your phone gap? Still loading or okay
Same, sir,
siya?
same.
Same loading. Okay. Supposedly this will be the output. Not yet, not that one. Saan na yun? App content? Saan ko nakita yun? No. Phone gap build. Ito ba yun? Hindi. Saan na yun? Wait. May nahanap ako. Dito yun. Yeah. Phone gap overview ata. No. Still loading. Pero meron na akong Node.js. I have my Node.js but still loading. Saan ko pa nakita yun? jQuery. Okay. Sige. phone gap first project. Ayan. So supposedly this will be the output of the phone gap desktop. So pag nag-run siya, if your application is running, supposedly this will be the main screen or the main screen of the phone gap. So if you want to create an application or a project, you need to click the plus sign. So this is the plus sign, and then click the create new phone gap project. And then after that, okay, create new project. And then for example, you select a template, for example, hello world. Then click next, and then choose the path. Then after that, I'll be giving you this link if in case that your application, your phone gap application is running. So this is my reference. Reference group 1 and group 2. Okay. And then after that, fill the project details, the name of the application, and then this is optional, the ID. Then once created, then by the way, PhoneGap PhoneGap is a server application also, server application. So you need to run the application by clicking this one, and then it will give you the IP address or the URL, and then how to run your application or your project by so you need to open your browser, for example this one, and then you need to click this one, and then or open a browser, then open this link. Okay, and then for your mobile phone, you need an emulator or simulator. You can download this one in a Play Store, PhoneGap Developer App or PhoneGap, and then you need to enter the IP address, and 192.168.43.63 port. So this is the port 3000. So 192.168.43.63 3000. Later on, I'll be demonstrating this one. For the meantime, let's try to create. Still not working, not running. What happened? Okay, so if in case that your phone desktop is not running, you can use the Cordova command line. So I'll be giving you the link.
Oh, by the way, my laptop's under repairs.
So you don't have any unit to use, Mr. Aglobat.
I have a desktop.
Okay.
Okay.
Cordova command line. So I'll be sharing you the link of the Cordova command line. So this is our second option. Now, where is it? This one, Cordova. So first you need to install the Cordova in your computer unit. So download and install the Node.js. So I have here the Node.js. If in case that you don't have any Node.js installed in your computer unit, you can download it here. Just click and then choose what operating system that you are using, and then download and then install. And then here you have two choices for step 3, install the Cordova. This is optional, the Git client. Once you download and install the Node.js, proceed to step 3, install the Cordova. Install the Cordova module using the npm utility in Node.js. The Cordova module will automatically be downloaded by the npm utility. By the way, this one, the npm, that is under the Node.js. So hindi mo pwedeng you cannot use the npm command without installing the Node.js. If you need to restart your computer unit once you install the Node.js, then you need to restart your computer unit. You have two options for OS X operating system and Linux. You can be using the sudo, but in my computer unit I'm using the Windows operating system, so I'll be using this one, npm install Cordova. I will just copy that one and then go to my command cmd, or you can search here cmd, so command prompt there, and then here copy paste. Ayaw. Copy paste. Yun. So npm installed -g Cordova. So when installing, the G flag above tells the npm to install the Cordova globally. Otherwise, it will be installed in the node modules subdirectory of the current working directory. The G is recommended so that it will be used globally. So any directory okay lang siya. Okay. And then after that, following installation, you should be able to run the Cordova on the command line with no argument, and it should print help text. Okay, so I don't have any error installing the Cordova. Cordova version. Yun. So if you want to check if Cordova is already installed in your computer unit, you can check that by checking the version. So this is the command line Cordova ---- version, and then my version is 10. And then how to create an application. So like I said, we have options to create an application. So if in case that your PhoneGap is running like this one, so you can follow this one to create an application, or you can follow this one to create an application. Go to the directory where you maintain your source code and create a Cordova project. So here, going to my drive C. Do I have a PhoneGap here? I have already a PhoneGap. Probably PhoneGap 2021. So create new folder, PhoneGap 2021. So PhoneGap 2021. So I'll be going to that directory. So change directory cd, and then PhoneGap 2021, and then here I'll just copy this one to create a project. Ayaw. Copy. Control C, Control V. Good. Enter. So creating a new Cordova project. So if you will notice here, we have here the www. This is auto generated.
For some reason, it's taking me forever to load up PhoneGap.
Yeah, so like I said, if in case that your PhoneGap is not running, then still loading, you can use this one to create the application. This is your second option. Your first option is this one. So if in case that this is not working, then go to the second option. So this is our second option, using the Cordova command line. Create. So this creates a required directory structure for your Cordova app. By default, the Cordova Create script generates a skeletal web-based application whose homepage is the project www.index.html. Okay, all subsequent command needs to run within the project directory or the subdirectories. cd hello. Here we need to go to this directory. So change directory hello.
Reminder, we are already approaching at the time of confliction. I will notify you about that information management if something happens to change.
Yeah. Did you talk to Sir Jerick already?
Yeah, I posted a comment about the confliction,
Mm-hmm. Did you
and
did he replied?
I don't think he did.
Okay, because he is not around
He's
here.
not around.
Yeah. Um, but based on the schedule here that we have, the schedule of Sir Jerick, like I said, it's 9:30 to 10:30 for group 1, and then 10:30 to 11:30 for the group 2. So for me, I don't see any conflict because group 2 9:30 to 10:30, and for Sir Jerick that is 10:30 to 11:30 for the infoman. Okay, just wait for Mr. Jerick Kasugay to give you the new schedule. Okay. And then add the platform that you want to target. So for me, I'm targeting the Android. So Cordova platform, add Android. By the way, one of the requirements also I think here is the okay, so by the way, class, if you are using the Cordova, this one, you need to install the Android Studio. Because the Android Studio will be using that one to create an application. So I'll be giving that in our
Sir, what if I'm using Apple iOS?
Apple. I think
iOS.
yeah. Wait. For
Gabriel, you want to swap phone with me?
What?
But how about in your desktop? Are you using Android Studio? I mean Android Studio. In your desktop, are you using the Windows operating system?
Windows operating system. Yes, Windows.
Yeah. Later on, I'll be giving you some link. If you are an iOS, then you will be using this one, Cordova platform add iOS, or you can add both if you want, iOS and Android.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Um, Installer. One of the requirements also is the Android Studio. Like I said, the Android Studio is used for creating the application for the Android. But if in case that you are using iOS, then no need. Okay, so I think no need to install the Android Studio. Let's continue. And then check the current set of platforms if you want to check. This is the command. SDK. To build the RAN application, you need to install the SDK for the platform you wish to target. Alternative, if you are using the browser for development, you need to use the browser platform, which does not require any platform. Build. This one is used for building the application. By the way, the command that we have a while ago, we have Cordova platform add Android. So let's check in our folder. We have platforms here, we have the Android already. Kanina, we don't have this folder yet, but because we put this command in our command prompt, then it will add a platform Android. Next is how to build an application for that. To build the application for that is you run the following command to build a project of all the platforms, or you can optionally limit the scope of build to specific platform, for example the iOS in this case. But what we have is the Android. So the command is Cordova build Android, or if you run this one Cordova build, it will build all the projects in all platforms, for all platforms. But for me, I want to build only the Android. Yeah. Okay, so like I said, this is very critical when you will be building an Android. You need to install again, you need to install the Android Studio. Okay, if you are using the Android Studio, I want you to download and install the Android Studio in order for you to create an application for Android phones. Yung APK na tinatawag, they call it the APK file. So where you can see the application. Wala naman doon. Sabi niya, hello platform Android app build outputs. So nandito daw. So app build outputs, app build outputs, APK. Yun. So yan, app debug.apk. So just download this one and then install that in your mobile phones, then it will run. if you are using the browser, can we run it in the browser? Testing. You can use also the emulator if you want, but I'm not using the emulator for this one. I will directly download. I will directly transfer this file to my mobile phone and then install. Let's check for the browser. Run Android. This one kasi you need to, I don't know if this SDK for the mobile platforms often comes bundled with emulator. Because I don't have any emulator in my computer unit, then I'll be skipping this one. And later on we'll be using some of the API for the camera and so on. How can I run? Right, hello. Print application. Parang hindi natin kailangan. We don't need to run this. Anyway, let's try na lang. Either way, wait. Let's try it again in PhoneGap. Still loading. So I don't have any choice but to demo that in our computer, in my cell phone. Okay, so I'll be what I did, or what will be I doing to transfer my APK to my mobile phone is I'm using the Google Drive. So for example here, let me put that loud. My drive. So Lorma, and then projects. Where are my projects? I'll be creating a new folder for PhoneGap. Then here I will be uploading the APK file. Just drag, then upload. Okay, and then I'll be joining in our Google Classroom. So classroom.google.com. I'm using my mobile phone right now. What happened? So classroom.google.com. Ada classroom. IT18 Group 1. IT18 Group 1. No, Group 2. Group 2. Sorry, I need to install the Google Meet in my mobile phone. Still waiting. Open. Okay. Continue. There. Google Meet. Join. Okay. Then echo. Okay, so let me stop sharing my screen. Then I'll be sharing my screen. Share screen. Start recording or casting. Start now. Yan. And then I'll be going to open the drive. Then Lorma. Nilagay ko kasi dito kanina yung APK. Lorma phone gap. Is that phone gap? Ano nilagay? So let me check my Google Drive. Lorma phone gap. Folder Lorma, then folder phone gap. Yeah, there. And then I have the APK here. I have the APK here. I will download the APK. Then setting. I will allow. Then install. Open. There. So it's already installed in my mobile phone, this one. So Android. So this is the output. Okay, so that's for all for now. Yeah. Okay, so don't worry, this is recorded. This is recorded and it will be uploaded later on in our Google Classroom so that you can follow what I did. Okay, for the meantime, our activity is I want you to install the phone gap. Okay, do you have any question, class?
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, pa-add po
In the
pala.
assignment, will it also accept Cordova?
Yes. But if in case that, where is it? In case that your PhoneGap desktop is running, then no need to use the Cordova. But if in case that your desktop is PhoneGap desktop is running, you can also use the Cordova. Kahit na gumagana yung PhoneGap desktop niyo, pag gumagana siya, pwede niyo gamitin yung Cordova. But if in case that your PhoneGap desktop is not running, then yeah. If in case that your phone got still loading, like for example in my computer unit still loading, then I don't have any choice but to use my other option, which is using the Cordova. Okay, and then Inan,
Sir.
check.
Sir, pa-add po pala ako sa classroom.
So CS18 CS18 Group 2. Nasaan na yung Ito. Tama ba? Dito, di ba? Yan. Nag-send na ako ng link. And then, Inan. Okay. Check ko lang yung ano. Check ko lang yung profile. Miss Inan, ito ba yung email mo? isabelinan@gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
Ito yung email mo. So, magsisend ako sa email.
Ay, yung sa Lorma, sir, yung binaka.
Oo. Kailangan kasi yung Lorma. Google Classroom. Kailangan kasi yung Lorma account para maka-join ka sa Google Classroom natin. So, send ko na. Yan. Nasend ko na yung link sa email. So, kindly check na lang para maka-join ka dito. And then, attendance. Sige, present kita. And then, kahapon, excuse na lang kita. Kasi,
Sir, ako nga, sir.
bakit?
Sir, nalita.
Bakit ka nalito?
Sir, update ko ni Nobeloson, sir. Drop you pa yun.
Ako din, sir.
Taropam.
Galvez.
Sino yun? Oh, last name nga, Rod.
Ang over kami, sir.
Nabeloso.
Naveloso. Oh,
Sir,
hangover.
shot 10.
Bawal.
Sir, pati ako, sir.